Hey guys, welcome. Crypto Sniper. Yep, in the room on Friday on a big data day. It's our trading day, live trading day with me. Yes, today coming in a couple of hours actually, and it's available to you. Yes, you right there thinking and wondering what you're going to do with your cryptos, with your silver, your gold, your traditional markets, your equities, your indices. Should you be in Binance token, ADA, or Bitcoin? All of those questions get answered in our live trading day, which will be coming in 2 hours. And there is a link available for you to purchase. So why should you join and contemplate doing it? Well, beautiful people, I'll tell you why. Because I'm a nice chap. No, that's not the reason why. The reason why is you will get value. That's it. How will I get value? Well, I'll get an understanding of the core markets, macro, traditional markets, and crypto markets in 2 separate sessions. Also, the relative insights sometimes that the traditional markets, which are earlier than the crypto markets, can sometimes give. I have noticed a delayed reaction because when you get big data, you get action on the dollar, you get action on gold, you get action on silver, anti-fiat, fiat, bonds, all of that stuff. Yes, we can trade that. But also you get a delay before that filters through. Who's going to interpret that for you? We will. We'll see the number in and we'll position ourselves to best exploit the Friday afternoon session after the data comes in right the way through to the weekend. Why is this important? Why should you consider joining? Because the direction taken after a major data day is typically sustained for an extended period. In other words, who felt Bitcoin was going a bit slow and doing not very much yesterday, walking about like this? How many times? I actually saw the meme with the funny bloke poking it with a stick a couple of times retweeted. Why is that? Because data's coming. That's right. And it's today that it happens. And you get to see that number in with me and interpret it and understand how it might affect your crypto if you're just a crypto trader, how it might affect your equities, your silver, your gold, the indices, the bonds, and what that all means, and how to position for the entire next couple of days, right in possibly 10 days effect, until the Fed and the Chief Satan start talking again. That is how and why non-farm payrolls release number is an important number, and it gives real direction to a lot of markets. Are we going to, on crypto, let's take a short peek at the charts. We're going to be doing this in much greater detail, by the way. This is going to be short. It's not going to be a heavy technical session today. It's explaining to you the significance of today. This is going to be a particularly significant one. So occasionally I've said before, I don't say this all the time, occasionally I've said before, you know, it's been a while since we've had a big reaction. No. This one is going to be a significant one. The 1.9 trillion was finally signed off and dumped. Guess what? There's already rumors and mumblings about the infrastructure spend and the next level of quantitative easing in the name of helping the poor, which of course impoverishes the poor. We know that, you know that, it's part of the game. Watch Reset Sniper. But we're going to talk about how do we build our wealth and move ourselves forward with what the criminals are doing. And that is going to all come out of what happens today. So click the like, click the share, but most importantly, click the link below that is shared. We give you an opportunity to experience no holds barred. I have my premium community in non-farm payrolls day. I love serving them in that sense. And we do lots of smaller versions of that on a day-to-day basis. You will be with them. I don't hide anything from my premium community. That's not why they're premium. They want to know what I'm doing. You get a little portal experience with us on non-farm in crypto and traditional markets. Okay, let's talk about it. So Bitcoin, it struggled. It struggled and went real quiet, hence that poking with a stick thing. And this is typical price behavior pre-data. It's typical price behavior pre-data when that data is going to be very meaningful for forward direction into the next days. Generally, if it's not significant and it's not looking for direction, the market has more of its own swagger. At the moment, Bitcoin was choking. Let's show you a chart, a quick little peek at a chart, shall we? Bitcoin was choking on the 59,500 $500 level. Yes, we can show you a couple of quick things here. We'll obviously do far more detailed deep dive when we drop into the non-farm payroll. But you can see it over there, over there, over there, over there. This was a key level over there, over there, over there, again, over there. We squeezy Japanese and we pop through it. Then, typical of price behavior, key level of significance. Just run a little bit of a slump back, and we sit on it now as support and trade through it. Now we're pivoting over it. It's lost some of its power. The electric fence has lost some of its charge. What do I see? I see further inching forward broadly, but there's a slight cautionary. We are in a little fractal for a little move higher. If that little move higher happens, we actually make an all-time high if that pattern succeeds. That means Bitcoin is doing a walkout all-time high move. That means it's strolling past the previous high and moving on up. Yes, that's what it's probably doing. But there was a slight risk if this pattern failed and we didn't run the all-time high because of the amount of time here and all of this. If the non-farm didn't go well, we could exhaust, we could get a shock, and this could be a key reversal point. That's what happens on big data days. Now, you're in crypto, and you've never given a monkeys about how many employees are being hired in America that are not of a seasonal farming nature. You don't see the correlation. It's the direction of markets. It's how people position risk on, risk off. Guess what? By being in crypto, you're in a risk on category. That's what you need to understand. That's why you get a veteran of 30 years plus trading experience, whose first experiences in the market started in 1987. That's right, as a much younger man, and who's developed the Hunt Volatility Funnel method and is going to do his best to position himself and his community for probability-based trading going forward for the next 10 days. You could be part of that, and you can get a non-farm experience, and that you can decide, are we worth it? Do you want to ever engage further or not? It doesn't have to be a big decision. Okay, what else is about Bitcoin? Well, our big and favorite, and it was kind of number one, because we've also mentioned a lot other, but our big favorites, one of our big favorites were Binance token and BTT. So I'm going to just tell you how that has gone, because it's a nice story to talk about. I shared this on Twitter, so I'll share it here as well. You actually had a squeezy Japanesey that you could get further into Binance token over here, and that will return an RRR of 82. Don't be a FOMO momentum chaser. That is a dog that chases cars. Don't chase cars, chase R's. RRR. That's right. Sounds like a seal clapping for fish. Hello, all my friends coming for fish. Go feed you. No. I'm going to teach you how to fish. Even better. But for that, you have to come and join us and learn a little bit more. But that's Binance. We've got a 434 as a first point target. I will actually be retaining quite a sizable position beyond that. Oh, we had some comments in that YouTube. I get some good haters and I have some very kind people in YouTube. It's a smorgasbord of the general population. I got a number of guys coming and saying, oh, those that teach don't trade, you don't make any money, you don't even take your trades, all your calls are crap, da. We get a bit of that quite often, and we just, sometimes it's worthwhile putting them to bed. We take our trades. What else did we do? Which other crypto did we trade on? BTT, BitTorrent, we told you about that one. Target already made, beautiful people, already made, you heard it here. I don't know too many others that were talking about it, slightly smaller in our typical range. We don't go hunting that low down. Beautiful structures all the way up, making new highs at 57, still retaining a position. You would have seen HVF over here, boom. Coming on a non-farm day, you can find out if the set and forget that gives you freedom from the screens. I have 2 screens here, guys. I've seen people with 12 and they think they're awesome for having it. And other people think that's a serious trade of having 12 screens. No. Don't fry your eyes. Freedom, set and forget, day trading, in, jumping out, thrashing around. That's broker stuff. I've been there, done that. Lifestyle trading is set and forget trading. You can learn to do it, and you can go outside and have your coffee and play with your dog and not wonder whether the tick just is gone crazy and the Fed. That means you already have your stop loss in the system. You already have your take profit in the system. If somebody stands up and says something stupid in the control structure, you will be taken out either on a managed loss that you've already pre-sized or on a target that is then attained. So let's just talk about that BTT trade over there and there. Wind up again over there and there, wind up again and over there and there, and so she goes on and so she goes on. You could have had this originally down at 15s, and if you got in early at 14s, that's 2 zeros, 15s and 14s. Currently trading 2 zeros and 57. Okay, now a lot of guys will say, yeah, I've done that. I've bought at a fraction of a cent. That is like early ICO risk-taking moons, which will work quite well in this alt bull season that we have right now, but generally doesn't. We have real technical reasons with stop losses that allow you to see that. So we gave you BitTorrent, we gave you Binance token, and there have been others that we still expect to do well. And we are waiting to see if Bitcoin's going to do its walkout all-time high. So for those that say, do you really, they don't really trade, they just cheat. Here is both those trades. You can see them, Binance Perp, BTT Perp on one account. Those are the P&Ls open for those trades. That is what we do. This is a totally transferable skill. You can do it too. And it's paid fairly well. We're through 450 grand odd there. Okay, so what do? You click the link, you join us for Non-Farm Friday, you see the number come in and understand its effect on the traditional markets. You keep half an eye on the crypto. You come for the second session. We'll provide you a second link in the email, on the email that you purchase and you will be able to join after a half-hour comfort break, where we charge up on our caffeine, coffee, and bathroom turns, and you will get the crypto session for another hour and a half after that. And we will see and keep an eye on exactly the direction the crypto and the traditional markets are going to take. And I think this is a key one today. There will be the potential for pivoting towards real new direction or reassertment of the existing bull direction. And we are sitting here just under the big 60K mark on Bitcoin. And the question is, are we going to do an all-time high run on the number? And it's quite likely we will get the answer to that in a couple of hours' time. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm going to have a quick check at your questions. We're not going to do a long stream here. We're going to be doing a lot of detail in the non-farm payroll. The link is below. What do you say? Somebody looking forward to XRP. We quite like XRP. We'll be analyzing it, breaking it down. What do you think of the gold falling wedge? Yes, the gold and silver markets are critical markets. We'll be looking at that. We did show a couple of folk on the traditional market side, if we have our gold and silver bugs with us today, which I'm hoping we will. And also its relevance as an anti-fiat market. We want good things for both markets. There's no point in being adversarial here, guys. I love the Peter Schiff crypto traders banter, but I am long silver from that low. We call a 3 impulse silver, and we will go into this. And I think we'll break out to the upside, and that's going to bring a lot of love and light to the likes of First Majestic, silver obviously itself, and precious metals generally. This is a good recovery. This is a good recovery. There was a bipolar possible outcome. We had also highlighted that you had potential for a little bit of head and shoulders. So it was got to go one way or the other way. Doesn't make sense that it could go really far down, but it got to draw it. Who knows what they might pull? They might hack. The Russians might hack all our bank accounts, and who knows. But anyway, so crossing nicely on this wedge, and it's done its 3 impulses that we typically look for. You can learn about that when you do a program with us. By the way, free trading mini-series. I've got no money. I've got absolutely no money. No problem. Go and do the basic learnings, get your psychology right, your money management right. Watch those videos that will help you get those aspects right. Get a basic understanding of technical analysis and how we approach. Understand that risk reward is one of the key things and where we focus. That will help you alone. The 3 biggest things: trade 1/3 of the amount of times. All of this in your free trading course in the link below. Trade 1/3 of the amount of entries you're currently doing. You are all over trading. Yes, the money's made in the sitting, not in the exits and the entries and messing about and tinkering and fiddling. Never enter on a market order. Never enter on a market order. Don't use market orders for entry. You heard it 3 times, you will get it again in the trading course and all the reasons why. In other words, you pre-plan all your trades. There must be a real reason why it must be run. The more effort you put into the individual entries and the less of them you have, the more space you have to put effort into them. That is all in the trading free course on the link below. You can come and get an experience of HVF with us today. Get all these markets covered. I'm Francis, the market sniper, the crypto sniper, the founder of the Hunt Volatility Funnel System. Thank you very much for coming on. Thank you to the 332 of you that are watching right now, that especially the 107 that liked. We do not put advertising on this channel at all. We appreciate that. Thank you for your shares. And we will see you in non-farm payrolls, the Friday trading day with Francis on both traditional and crypto markets. Until then, goodbye.